Okay, so we're back. Now, in this slide, we'll address the question that a lot of people have regarding Beatitude, salvation, and sense of completement and fulfillment, not wanting more, with is, what must I do to be saved? And part of this is the problem of moral actions. And a lot of people say, well, why are moral actions a problem? But a lot of people encounter the question, if I do good works, does that count? In other words, can I earn my way into heaven? Or can I accumulate so many bonus points from doing good and moral actions? Will that earn me beatitude? And that depends. So let's take a look at some different examples. Now, in monotheistic faiths, even within those, there are some differences. For example, Islam teaches that at death, a person's deeds are weighed, and the good deeds have to outweigh the bad. So, in this sense, if you see a homeless person and you stop and help that homeless person, then yes, that counts. That puts some good action into your good scale to help outweigh the bad actions that are in your bad scale. Now, in Christianity, however, there's a sharp difference. According to the teachings of Christianity, there is nothing you can do to earn your way into heaven. In other words, you could win all of the scratch-off lottery million-dollar bonus tickets that are possible to win and give all that money to the poor, but those actions are not going to count and earn your way into heaven. But if you are a Christian, you are called upon to do acts of charity and kindness. Even though they don't count, that is proof of your faith. Now, with those religions that believe in karma and reincarnation, yes, these moral actions, doing good works, do count because they generate good karma. And you want to generate enough good karma that maybe not in this life, but in the next life, or maybe the life after that one, you will stop the samsaric wheel from turning. Be liberated. Remember, liberation is moksha, and then experience enlightenment and nirvana. So, that problem of moral actions, the answer to that question depends upon what religion it is that you're following with those different examples. Now, of interest, the idea of hell is one that is found in common with all the major world religions. Even though the characteristics, the descriptions of hell differ, they all believe in an idea of hell. Now, for a lot of people, this results in a problem. And the problem is, how can there be hell with a merciful God or a compassionate Buddha? In other words, if the Buddha really wants me to become enlightened and reach nirvana to see the inner workings of things, well, why would there be a hell? If there is a God that truly loves me and forgives me for my sins, then why would I be punished in hell for eternity? Now, the bullet point, under the picture here is a possible explanation for this from the Christian theologian and author C.S. Lewis. and that is the gates of hell are locked from the inside. In other words, everybody knows what it takes for salvation. Everybody knows what it takes to be saved. It's up to that individual, him or herself, to take that first step and then the second step, and then begin a relationship with the absolute, the ultimate, the holy, to complete that sense of fulfillment and experience beatitude. Now, it's because of the problem of hell that in our global age, religious universalism has come about. And this is a relatively new term. What religious universalism deals with, it is that all people, regardless of what they believe, reach beatitude. And then hell is canceled out. Yeah, that really doesn't, for a lot of people, when they hear about religious universalism, a lot of people scratch their head and say, wow, that really doesn't make much sense. And if you're thinking that here at the end of the course, and kind of tying all of these strands together and weaving a tapestry of all these different religious teachings, if you think that religious universalism really doesn't make sense, you're right. You're right. So, the ultimate, the holy gives people what they want. Love and goodness are a gift. Beatitude can be refused. So, I don't know if you've ever encountered someone who is so negative in his or her life, and it seems like no matter what happens to this person is continually unhappy. Yeah, and for people like that, when they refuse love and goodness from the divine, and their happiness is really unhappiness, well, this kind of fits in to what C.S. Lewis said, that they have locked themselves into hell. That is, their happiness is being unhappy. So for some people, and it's really sad, I know, really sad, then this is the choice that they have made, which is rejecting the gift of beatitude. So we just have a couple more slides to go, but we're not quite at the 10-minute mark, but we're getting close, so we'll go ahead and end this lecture here, and then pick up and end in the next lecture.